Hello everyone. So I have been working on my animation class for my new game and I have stumbled upon a little bit of a problem, right? And it has to do with actual animation on a separate thread. Okay? So I can actually just show you the problem looks like, and then I can just we can go deep dive into what I'm actually struggling with. So this is what I have so far. Obviously there is no animation, but the thing is when I shoot, I want to play an animation on my gun. It is just four pictures that obviously I want to cycle between them. And you can see what happens. So if I shoot, the thing is this jumps to its last frame, okay, which is kind of weird, but this is the biggest issue that I have so far. I have actually no idea what this means. Okay, I have, trust me, I have searched through all of the internet. Like, I went all in, okay, but I could not find a single solution that was for my project, right? So if you are someone that has been doing some programming with SFML and perhaps know what this is about, please, please, for the love of God, show me what the hell is the problem. I can actually show you, I will show you some of the code so that you can see a bit what is going on. So let's go into our weapon constructor where I create my shoot animation. In here I give it a texture, right? So every time it updates, what should the texture be? What is the reference that I want to change it? Actually, I can show you the animation CPP file. Maybe that's a bit. So yeah, like I said, reference to a texture, and then this is a function parameter, which so this is probably going to be like, what function do you want to call after I change the texture? And this should mostly be like the render function, so that every frame gets, we have to make sure that it gets rendered. And then this is more for like the loading the actual texture. So this is what I do. So if I find the corresponding row, you don't have to really understand how this works. I just want to show you. It's simply just we load it. No, this is if we can't load it, then we say error. And yeah, so I just put it in this vector of unique pointers over an SF texture. I'm sorry. I'm I'm starting to get like really mad because I have spent so much time on this. But yeah, and then in our weapon.cpp file, when I actually use the weapon, I call the function play animation, which is, I'm pretty sure, where the problem lies. So obviously I create a new thread, right? Because I don't want, you obviously want it to run parallel with the other things that you're doing. So you want the animation playing while the player can still like use input and so on. Because if you don't do that, then it looks very laggy and not very clean. So what I try to do is I simply loop through all of the textures that we have for our animation, and then yeah, call also the render function, and then sleep for a specified amount of time. And then I added like this, when I realized that this didn't work, well then I added this mutex.lock and mutex.unlock. I'm not entirely sure what this just does, but ChatGPT said it's a nice thing to have, so I added it, and this didn't resolve the issue. So I was like, okay, god damn it, let's see next. Next, it wanted me to create a context, and I did that, and wow, nothing worked. So now I'm kind of like lost for ideas. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show. So when we're done, I make sure to call reset that would just joins the thread, right? So that we remove the thread and that's it. But this didn't work either. So yeah, it's kind of a lot. Wait, what's happening? Oh. And what's worse is it doesn't even seem like it runs in parallel. As you can see, it's laggy for some reason. So that is why I'm making this a bit shorter video. I just wonder like what could the issue be. My next video is probably gonna be about enemies, because if I don't resolve this issue, I trust me, I do not know what I can even do. So right now I'll mainly focus on creating the enemies, and if someone who is watching this video actually wants to be a very good person today and make someone happy like me, and actually decide to help me with this, I would very gladly accept your help. But until then, I will be working on my enemies, and that is also what my next devlog will be focusing. Thank you for making it this far, and see you in the next devlog. Bye bye.